Hello, welcome to this short guide on how you can set up your nonprofit with SponsorPet, and how you can set up your payment information to start creating animal campaigns and receiving donations directly to your bank account. So I'm going to just in general go over the steps. I'll also give you a demonstration, but just to give an overview, the first thing that you would do once you create your user account, you should see this screen up in your profile, which you can find right over here. So in this profile section, you would first and foremost, I guess, you see the create a nonprofit button here. You would click this button, fill out some information about your nonprofit, and once you submit that information to us, we will have a look at it. If everything looks okay, we'll approve it. And at this point, you should receive an email in the email address that you've used to create your account. You'll receive an email saying that your nonprofit has been approved. And once your nonprofit has been approved, you would need to come back to the website and complete our onboarding process with Stripe, which is our payment partner. And by doing so, you basically connect your bank account to them, and we make sure that the payments go straight to you as soon as the donations are made. So let's jump right into it. The first thing that you would do under create a nonprofit is fill in this information that you see about your nonprofit. So once you fill out this information, you can go ahead and click the create button. Note that most of the fields in this form are required except for the Instagram URL, Facebook URL, and the website URL. You would also definitely need to have an organization logo. So once you've clicked the create button and created your nonprofit, you should see something like this in your nonprofit dashboard, which is again underneath profile. Um, this is essentially your administration panel and your dashboard where you'd see a lot of information about all the campaigns that you've created, the donor list that you have, donations that have been made to you, so on and so forth. At this point, you should be seeing a message here which tells you that you need to wait to receive an email from us once your nonprofit is approved, and then you can go ahead and complete the Stripe onboarding to start creating animal campaigns. Once your nonprofit has been approved by us, you would go into your nonprofit profile section and you would see a new box that's appeared here which says complete the onboarding process to start receiving payments. So you can go into complete onboarding, and this will take you to an external page which is hosted by Stripe. It has some information that you would need to enter in order to set up your bank account. So you can go ahead and start filling this out. It's just a phone number. Bear in mind that I am using some test data, so you would be using the actual information that you have and codes that you get. You would select nonprofit at this stage, and then I believe it'll ask you some information about your nonprofit. So you can go ahead and fill out this short form about all of the information about your nonprofit. With this information filled out, you can proceed. And the next step is just some personal information about yourself. So you can go ahead and fill that out as well. And then once that's filled out, you can proceed. And I believe this would take you to the final step where you can select an institution. You should be able to search for your institution here, or there might be some alternative options. Since I'm in test mode, I have these. So I go into test institution, agree and continue. You would probably have to sign into your bank account and then link the relevant accounts. And at this point, your bank accounts, as you can see, should have been linked. And you can go ahead to continue. I believe this would be the final step where you just review and kind of check out all the information that you have and the accounts that you have. Pick a preferred account for payouts, click on agree and submit. Um, and that will redirect you back to your dashboard. Now, at this point, if you go into your nonprofit profile, that complete onboarding box should have disappeared, and you have the rest of your information here. Keep in mind that you may have to sign out and sign back in to see these changes reflected.